So Jason, we are here gathered in this place to talk about something that's coming up. To talk about something that's coming up this summer. And what we want to do is we want to kind of communicate with you something that's going on in your life. And that is this summer you are taking what is a sabbatical. This is something that's been on the calendar for a long time, I think over a year, right? Yeah. And so what we want to do is we want to kind of communicate with you what it's going to look like, what it is. We want to hear from you about what you're going to be doing. So to kick it off, I want to talk about what even is a sabbatical. Sabbatical is a time, kind of it's a spiritual term. Yeah. I know the workplace has kind of picked it up as well, but it's a time for someone to get away, to get refreshed, spend time with family, and get refreshed kind of mentally, spiritually, and all those kinds of things. And so you are going to be taking the next 3 months, starting July 2nd or 3rd? July 2nd, taking 3 months to do just that, get refreshed mentally, spiritually, spend time with family. It's a good thing. Rest enables us to kind of attack stronger. We know we need rest in our own bodies, and this is a focused time. So with that being said, what are you going to planning to do on your sabbatical?
So the first month, I'm going to really focus in on family. We're taking them on a little surprise vacation. Cool. A friend of ours is giving us a really nice house to spend on the beach down south, we'll say. And so excited about that. I need to do something epic. My personality needs to accomplish something. Of course. And so I'm going to hike the New Hampshire 48 mountains over the 4,000 feet. And so I have like 38 of them left. So I'm going to try to do that.
I did 4 and almost died. So,
get a Notre Dame game with my dad. But then I'm going to read. These are the books. Like one of the things I need to do is learn a spiritual practice that is going to aid longevity in ministry. Right. Because I want to die having run this race to the bitter end. And so these are the books I'm going to be reading over a sabbatical. And this is a journal that I'm going to keep. It's a 3-month journal that I intentionally going to work through and just come back learning my why. Yeah. I know what I do, but I need a time of just rest and where my work isn't so laborsome. That I'm less tired and motivated, and I can just get back to cranking it out.
Yeah. So. And again, rest is a good thing. We all need it. And for you, it has been, man, you planted this church. This journey started for you 7 years ago. Yeah. And for both you and Ava and family to take some time to just rest, reset, allow kind of the Spirit of God to just kind of pour over your life for a couple months to refresh you, restart you. That is going to build more confidence, more strength on the back end. And so this is a good thing.
I hope so. Yeah.
So, okay, so you're going on sabbatical. You're leaving for 3 months. We want to talk with you all about what it's going to look like here at Wellspring. So first off, big question. You are, the main preacher here at the church. So what the heck is going to happen with the preaching here at Wellspring?
Yeah, no one's coming. We're just going to show Craig Rochelle videos. No, I'm just kidding.
I can see the emails.
No. So we actually have a bunch of guest preachers coming in, and their guest preachers are going to work through a series. They're not just kind of coming in and preach whatever's on their heart. We're working through Luke. I think we'll get to the end of Luke 18, and then we're doing a series. What do we call it? Classics?
No, old school.
Old school. That's right. Yeah. And so we're going to look through hymns and look at the passages that those hymns are written off of.
Really excited for that.
Yeah, and like Christianity is historical. Yep. And so that's going to be really exciting. So we have guys like Bill Welty coming in. Juan Mendez is going to come in. You're preaching. Joe's preaching. Josh is preaching. People from Converge are preaching. And so we have a bunch of dynamic speakers. I'm super excited. Almost a little bit jealous that I can't sit in the audience and take it all in. But that's coming. And I just want to encourage you guys. I've been praying for 250 adults by the end of the year. And so I pray that happens while I'm gone. I pray that there's 250 adults on a Sunday morning that Bill Welty is preaching and there's like not a seat in the house. That would just be so encouraging. And so please come out and support these guys and also just take in what they have to say. Different perspectives is healthy.
Yeah. So that's what's happening with the preaching. And now we want to talk a little bit about, what is the summer going to look like as a whole for the church? And so with you going on sabbatical, we're also launching someone here at the church called a summer reset. And so here's what it means. Number one, we're going to pause some things, but not just for the summer. But number two, we're also going to start some new things. So here's what it looks like. The first thing is Monday nights for the summer, we're going to pause. So Monday nights we'll take a pause. This will give us time to kind kind of regroup and reset as we
It's also helpful for our guest preachers.
Yeah, it would be really hard for them to preach on a Sunday because we have some preachers flying in. And so for them to preach on Sunday and then preach on a Monday night, a little too difficult. Then we're also kind of officially kind of pausing life groups for the season, right?
Some of them are still meeting.
Some of them are still meeting. So if you're part of the women's life group, I know Chrissy's got all kinds of plans for you.
No uproar.
Yeah, no uproar. But that's going to give our time for our leaders to kind of regroup and reset for a relaunch in the fall. The other thing is youth.
Yep, we're gonna pause youth, and still actively interviewing people, and we'll see when the kind of that relaunch party is. But for now, we're gonna pause it and then relaunch it back. Back later.
Okay, so we're pausing Monday nights, we're pausing life groups, we're pausing youth, but what are we doing? Well, I'm actually pretty excited. We are starting kind of a church-wide group Wednesday night, 7 p.m. here at the church. Me and my wife are gonna lead that, Heather. And the first series we're gonna do is called Don't Give an Enemy a Seat at Your Table. It's all about winning the war of your mind and how we sometimes, we can sometimes let the enemy into our thought life. And if you ever overthink, if you're an overthinker, this series is for you. So again, that's gonna start July 12th, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. here. Everyone's welcome. It's gonna be a really powerful series. Then later in the summer, we're gonna do a John Mark Comer study of the relentless elimination of hurry. So if you are someone who's always too busy, that's a series for you. So we're starting that Wednesday night group. We have tons of CKAs planned.
Still doing that.
So the mission still continues, still loving our community. So be on the lookout for that. Then at the end of the summer, we have a night of worship on the beach. Yes, we're pausing some things, but we're also resetting and doing some new cool things. So those are some of the things you can be looking out for. And what we want you to hear is, yes, Jason's going away to reset, but the mission is not stopping. We got tons of people preaching. We got CKAs happening. We got groups meeting. And I'm actually really looking forward to this summer, watching what God does, to have you come back in the fall. And I'm already tired thinking about the fall with you. So that is what's happening. Be on the lookout for more communication probably on this. But again, your official sabbatical date starts
July 2nd after church.
And
coming back first week of October.
Awesome. All right, so that's the update, and just be on the lookout for more communication. Peace.